Game over.
Hey everybody, it's Operation Destroy, and welcome back to my channel and another video I'm posting today. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Today, I'm going to take you over to our task force. Right now, we are branched out from Dangerous Thing. We are still Dangerous Thing, but we are DangerousThingX, okay? By the way, those are eyes in our description there. I guess you can use your imagination, but to me, they're eyes looking at you. So you guys, here's the task force. We are again part of Dangerous Thing. We have not left Dangerous Thing. Dangerous Thing rocks. And so what we did as higher level players was we branched out into Dangerous Thing X, and that's who we are, you guys. And I'm taking you to the attacks today, guys. That we took down a Tinderbox, and I want to go through all the attacks and show you all the epic plays and attacks. You can look at Debler. You see there on the right. That is one of the new power bases that were implemented in the last mini stocking stuffer update Supercell just laid out the other day. So that is that, and let's jump right into the attacks. We have 35 minutes before we can finish another attack, before we can start a new operation. And so let's just go through the attacks, starting with myself. I had to rush and attack early yesterday because I had some family stuff to do. So what I did, I went into Debler and I used all zookas, and there are my attacker statue bonuses right there. I did boost. That was for Gearheart. So that was what that was for. And I figured, why not for the op? So let's jump in and look at this gargantuous base. It looks like it's difficult, but it's really not. I'm gonna speed up to 2 times so it moves a little quick. So what I do is I'm collecting a bunch of GBE down here because no defenses or turrets can hit me. So this is a great way to bank on the GBE. And at the same time, I was crittering up here to get rid of these shock mines because I plan to put my troops up there in due time. So here I am parading through the power cells, getting my GBE, and once I eliminate those, I flare up to the cannon area as I make my way to the core. A couple of my zookas did hit that shock mine, didn't really damage them, but gave them quite a shock. And then I flare my troops past. I didn't mean to flare all the way to the top left there because once I pass the power cells there, I'm no longer in reach of those cannons. So I flared back, and they did their merry way on getting those power cells to more GBE. And then once I flare up to the mortars, I was a little late on that smoke, but they get there nice and comfortable. And the objective here was to take all the mortars out, because they do heavy damage to my zookas, and I do just that, and they go down just like that. And now I'm just playing around with the cannons. I threw a couple more critters to get rid of those mines, and I begin working on the core. As you can see, the time is running thin here. My zookas are blasting this core and this shield generator that is barricading itself around the core. So I ended up running out of time on this one, but I think I did enough for the task force where my next good player takes it out. So there it goes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Op destroy. You are done. So that was my attack, you guys. And then Joe Beef, another stellar player, takes and solos distortion with all zookas, and there are his. We all boosted for these bases, so it was a pretty awesome epic battle here. So Joe Beef goes and does what anybody who is a stellar player does, and he destroys the mines so he can get his. Let's speed up to 2, so he could get his zookas not hitting mines, because they are lethal to zookas. I think if you run over 2 mines, you're pretty much toast if you're zookas. But there he goes, running his smoky path perfectly, and there he goes. He plants his zookas right there, and watch his shock treatment here. Watch the shock go all over the place, And watch the core as he drains it, just like that. His zookas, boom! I think that was, what, 5 blasts? He has so much troop damage statues that's why his name is Joe Beef, because he is beefed up on the troop damage. So congratulations and thank you, Joe Beef, for taking and soloing Distortion. Next up to bat is a fellow task force member, Flo. How do you know that? Because this is his second account, and he ran into Atlas with the tank and medic run around, and he does a great job cleaning up house here and paving a great path of destruction for the next great attacker. So let's speed him up. Tanks are slow. We'll go to 4 times here because tanks are super slow. So what he's doing is he's trying to pave a path from the right side moving towards the core, and he's doing a great job. Send some critters out to kind of distract the sniper towers, and he has the medics constantly healing his tanks because that is needed here as the shock launchers and those rocket launchers barrel down on his troops. He's closing in, he's taking the shock launcher out, he's taking the sniper towers, and I think his objective here was to get rid of the rocket launchers, and he does just that. Well, he almost got the last one, but there he is, just messing around, and he's now positioned himself and flaring to get that core. This one's going to be a time one for him as well. He's almost had it, but time got the best of him, and boom, kind of just like me, ran out of time. And cleanup, where was cleanup? Atlas was done by Link, but next we're going to go to, good job Flo, by the way, anyways, that was an awesome attack. Next up to bat is the all infamous question mark man. This guy, if you don't know, is an epic all smoky Zooka player. And I'm going to show you next. He did Axiom and he soloed it, and look at that goose egg. He had no casualties, guys, no casualties on this one, but look at his boost on his GBE, 318%. Wow, that is insane. So we're going to jump right in, and here's a solo base by Mr. Question Mark himself. I mean, you wonder how is he going to do this and not lose one troop. We're going to watch right here. I'm actually going to speed up to 2 times, and there he goes, just being careful. He flares all the way to the top of the core there, and he's making his merry way. His smokes are so precise and perfect. Look at his Zookas running in a nice line. It is awesome. He smokes again, and then this is where he's going to start shocking. And look at this. He shocks, and he just goes to town on this core, and boom, he's close to losing the troop there. That flamethrower almost got one of his Zookas, but you guys, he soloed that base with no casualties. So hats off to you, Mr. Question Mark. Thank you so much. Moving on to Link 3, your mom. Okay, this is a Link 2.0. If you know, he's in the task force as well. This is his second account. So he went in and finished and cleaned house with Atlas, and this is just him doing his thing with the smoky hookah, and we'll speed that up to 2. And here he goes. Placement is key here, and he lets his heavies and Zookas go and begins his smoke right to the location where he wants him to be. And then he finally just flares the core and lets his Zookas blast it to smithereens. Link, awesome job, and he sends a happy hyper barrage for the celebration of it. So good job, buddy. That was awesome. And then Whopper Jr. is Joe Beef's second account, so it's his lower account. So he goes in and cleans house here in Dissembler, and we'll speed up to 4 times just to get it going because it is a long run to the core. And so he kind of runs the same path I did, and does it beautifully, I might add. And he then finally flares right to the core, and he sends some critters out, and he shocks the boom cannons, and the rest is history on that. And Debler is disassembled, and it is destroyed just like that. Whopper Jr., spectacular cleanup, thank you so much. And we have a new member here. His name is Tanvir. I said that right, I'm sure. It sounds just like I said it, so I'm assuming I'm correct. He attacked Black River with all zookas as well. He has a strong GBE boost as well. And let's check his attack out. So we'll speed it 2 times. And there we go, here we go. Smokey Zooka, my favorite troop combination in operations. It's amazing, they do great things, those girls do. They're very precious on health though, you gotta be careful. You get them out of that smoke, they're toast, I tell you. So Tanvir here, he kind of missed the smoke there and he lost a few, but it's okay. He does pretty good damage here to this core. He has some great shocks, and he almost had it here, but the shocks ran out and he was toast by the rockets, and that was the end of his story. But great job, Tanvir, you did a great job on hurting that core. That was amazing. And then what's his name? This is question marks other account that I didn't know about just till recently. It was really strange. It was like a joke put on me, but this is question mark second account. And just to finish off Black River, he had no troop deployment. He just hyper barraged the core, and it was toast. Yeah, it was pretty much toast. And bam, there it goes. And there goes the points, the force points. And we just took out Tinderbox. So that's our attacks, guys, on the timeline. We took out Tinderbox, and we might be playing another one. Yeah, 24 minutes left before we can start a new operation. We have 170 intel, pretty good for our task force, and we are gonna come back and take on a new operation very soon. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather here. I'm a little congested, so please excuse that. You guys, I also want to again thank you and welcome all the new subscribers that subscribe to my channel. A big thank you to Reversal for the lovely shout out. You know, you're awesome, Reversal. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing a great job. I love your videos. So anyways, guys, that's gonna cut it for today. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of the night, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.